today we have another one-of-one shield issue to talk about. It's actually from a few months ago, but it doesn't look like anybody talked about this. It was shared with me by one of my subscribers, Zar Crazy Collect on Instagram, and is actually a pretty interesting one because it relates to a pretty big Panini error. Now, as you can see on screen, it is from the guys at Silver Sport, I believe is how it's pronounced, SLVR Sport on YouTube. But they hit this Tee Higgins one-of-one shield, and now as the video plays, you're going to see something pretty interesting. That's not Tee Higgins' autograph. I put his autograph on screen right now, but for those of us that are not even NFL fans like myself, I think it's pretty clear to see that that is Justin Herbert's autograph, or sticker auto, I should say. And this is nothing new when it comes to Panini. It's things we've spoken about, in the past, but it's just once again a fairly alarming error for them to make, let alone on a one-of-one. And again, it's pretty cool to own this card as a collector, as we've talked to in the past when this happened with Messi recently and a few others. But it's like, what are you guys doing out of Panini? This is another one-of-one shield that you've looked to, that looks like you've stuffed up on, right? And this is like the third or fourth, actually sixth one-of-one shield we've spoken about for a Panini era product that has an error. Pretty alarming stuff. Let me know if you've seen this, down in the comments below. But I just think that's pretty laughable. And again, it's nothing new, but given that it's a one-of-one, you'd expect Panini to take a bit more care when they're coming to be in a position to put the sticker on, right? And some people will say, well, Daniel, how can Panini do better when it comes to this? I've talked to this before, right? There's a way that Panini can fix this problem completely. We've seen instances even with Leaf putting, the wrong stickers for the wrong player or naming the wrong player on a card. Like, if you've got players signing cards, okay, you as a manufacturer, to make sure that stuff like this doesn't happen, could be easily resolved by you having some sort of database that the person sticking the sticker on the card could reference to make sure they don't make the mistake. And what do I mean by that? I mean, okay, they type in Tee Higgins' name. They have a list of Tee Higgins stickers. They look at the database on their computer. Wait a minute, that auto does not match the one we've just stuck on this card. What the heck is going on? They then go talk to their supervisor and go from there, right? That's the way you'd expect them to go. It's a very basic control. It's a very basic thing for them to try and do to not make mistakes like this happen, but it just doesn't appear to sort of be there. And it's stuff like when it comes to putting examples of the product in your checklist as well, having cards like this shown, right? This is something, again, that people in the community could easily see. And what do I mean by showing checklists? Well, for all your one-of-ones, maybe for all your cards out of 10, have that imaged, in a database for people to reference outside the hobby so they can see, well, hang on a minute, that's Justin Herbert's auto. How do I report this to Panini? Or hang on a minute, there's something going on here. Or hang on a minute, that shield does not match what Panini put in their database. Has it been patch swapped? All that sort of stuff. There's all these little things that these businesses could be doing that could, improve the experience completely. I just think this is, a really, unfortunate situation. It's a pretty cool thing to own. I wouldn't sell it personally. I wouldn't buy it, to be honest, but it's something that would be worth more money being an error like this than anything else. It's just a pretty funny thing that I wanted to share today because, once again, it's nothing new from Panini. And the fact that we've had, another shield, at least this shield doesn't look fake like some of the other ones did. But it's just pretty funny. I'm surprised not much more noise came up about this. And I know some of you guys will say, well, these sticker error or sticker auto errors come up all the time. Like, there's no use talking about it. Well, the reason why I want to keep talking about it is because they need to be doing better. Like that example that I just gave on having, a database to reference when you're sticking the stickers on the freaking card is something that Topps should be looking to implement if they're not already doing it, right? You want to mitigate against these issues. This stuff was fine 10, 15, 20 years ago when a hobby box of cards cost $200. And now you're talking about hobby boxes costing well over $1,000 at retail price, let alone what's selling on the secondhand market, and you still want to make some mistakes like this. Like, that's not okay. You need to, look after your customers a little bit better, and you can't keep getting away with this BS. So I'm really keen to hear your thoughts on this one. Let me know if you've seen this. Let me know if you've seen others, because this looks like it's slipped by the wayside for many. So just wanted to share that today. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.